Hey folks, welcome back. This is round 43. Not much going on in diplomacy. Just a little bit of chat about, you know, kind of relative... We're just all kind of talking up our relative power levels a little bit, I think. Just trying to figure out where everyone's at. I was, yeah, as always, there's always going to be eyes on what's going down in Phoenix Legion, because, yeah, because the player here has really developed very, very well. He's good at this game, I think. So I do need to... He said he's played a bunch of cards in order to get some of these technologies he's got. I don't know, man. That sounds... I mean, yeah, he won't be lying. This guy doesn't lie. I'm pretty sure of that. But look. He's played more than a few cards here. Can you see what I mean? Like Gauss small arms, heavy combat armor, side skirts, cluster bombs, laser rifles, helicopter engine. He's pretty... Look, hydroponics. He's pretty far down this. Pretty far down. Let's have a look at his overall. Look, tech level is nearly 6. Ours is at what, 4.75. So he's way ahead of me. This is what I mean. I don't think like, this is what I mean by Cael kind of understates how he plays. Like he's not just played a few cards here. He's got a booming economy, you know, a bureaucratic point economy. And like, I mean, if we look at his assets, he'll have, I guarantee it without even looking, he's going to have bureaucratic officers 2 in each one. Yeah, I knew this, and he's probably gone further up on his home base. He seems to rush bureaucratic points very fast. Are we able to see bureaucratic point output, I wonder? I'm not sure if that's something we can do. We've got trade details there. Economy. Yeah, it just tells you what assets he's got. But look, soil demetallization is pretty high level for this point in the game, I'd say. I mean, what are we on? Round 43? Yeah, I guess. I don't know. I don't normally have these up that early. He said he rushed for it, but I mean, it's difficult to rush for stuff in Shadow Empire, to be honest. Apart from drastic redistribution of bureaucratic points. I think maybe that's what I'm doing wrong playing multiplayer. Like on single player, I don't think you really need to you know, top load any of your councils to get certain things. At least that's not how I've ever played. I kind of keep things mostly balanced out, and there's certain things that there's certain councils that I don't really, you know, fund too heavily after a bit. Like for example, Interior Council, I just don't really bother with that. But I'm starting to wonder if I've made a mistake with that. Look, I mean, I tend to keep them relatively balanced. I'm willing to bet that, you know, that the other players aren't. They're kind of rushing certain things. So yeah, I need to rapidly increase military. Let's have a look at the history anyway. Yeah, these guys are taking longer to beat than I expected. This is basically because I mean I should have defeated them several turns ago. The problem that I've got here is it was the logistics issue that caused my starvation. But we are about to fix this issue. So let's go through the decisions first, I think, or the vidcon first. Yeah, okay, we are 17 turns into this decade of corruption. We've discovered water purification. I don't need that. We've discovered conventional gun optimization, which is a good tech, and we've got an anti-grav lifter from the scavenging point that we got for the artifacts, and then a bunch of cards. That cabinet retreat might be a good card to play if we can. They want bureaucratic levels reaching at least 10 levels. Okay, I can do that. Let's go for bureaucratic push. I think we're going to have to in order to catch up with Cael. Staff Council's priorities. I think Discover Order of Battle is probably a good one at the moment. Don't need to worry too much about postures. Customized formation is not that important, I don't think. I'll put a few points in there just for fun. You see, this is what I mean. I do stuff that's for fun. Other players do stuff that's just min-maxing to win. Like you know, yeah, I didn't care about winning that much. I wanted to have fun. Right, Discover Order of Battle. Yeah, I think I'm going to put that to 30. Occupation and Government's priority, I'll put up a little bit as well. Food theft in Breithorn. Yeah, we're not going to make this. I would like to raise meritocracy, though. I think we've got a demand that needs us to do that. Yeah, we've got a demand. We've got to get 56 points, so we're going to have to go for this one. This is the only option. I'll fail it, though. Yeah, we lost some money. Yes, I'm not really bothered about that. I'm a little bit of danger. Vigilante just in VMART. Heinrich Neumann is a crap war leader. Okay, we managed it. We lost 400 population. New governor for Riggins. Yeah, we'll put Ollie Zadago in there. As you saw last turn, he was quite suitable, although he didn't have a very high war score. Our spies in Phoenix Legion have found information to reform this league we want, isn't it? Okay, let's start getting this stuff done. Okay, those guys have moved backwards. Let's see if we can get in here. Let's try and find a... Yeah, these guys are starting to get they're starting to find their legs a little bit, and it looks like they're starting to get some replacements through too. That's interesting. So I didn't actually look at my... Yeah, look, the bottleneck's gone. Looks like we've still got points going through. That's good news. I'm very, very pleased to hear that. That's very, very, very good news. By the way, Cael has seen these mechanized infantry because he made a comment. Oh, I've not got mechanized infantry yet. And I was like, yes, I know. Mechanized infantry. Let's get this war done up here first. I don't think I'm going to need those guys up here now. Now that we're starting to get supplies, now we're getting replacements in. I think we're probably good to go. So let's attack in. We've got 89 recon points. Let's attack in with the militia. And just get ourselves some recon points. Okay, we lost 100 troops. I do not mind about that at all. Now, have we got grunts 4 here? Yes, we have. Excellent job. I'd like to get some points with these grunts, so some design points. So let's send these guys in. I don't think we need so many. If we send in those 2 groups there, should do it. I don't mind losing the old models. There we go. Look, okay. Okay, wow, they recovered quickly once they'd got themselves some recon points. I'm going to put the HQ just in here. I don't think these guys will be out of... No, okay. Let's attack him with these buggies. They're not going to do very well, I don't think. Why did you do it, Ben? Okay, the reason why I do stuff like this is because I like to keep pressure on the enemy. It takes down their readiness. That's going to make it so that they can't, they're going to be less able to kind of like move down and start, messing with me in other ways. So there's a method to my madness, by the way. I'm not just sort of trigger happy and just attack stuff randomly for the most part. That's not what I'm about. I basically want to be keeping up pressure, keeping attacking, getting design points. All those things really important in Shadow Empire. You don't want to have stuff just sat around doing nothing. That said, wow, God, look at these. Are these all starving? Or have they just been beaten up? Let's get them back. Doesn't look like they're starving. I wonder if we can get some replacements here. These active troops, right? They really want to be the latest model now, so that we're not wasting, the possibility of getting design points for our new models. We want our troops to be as strong as possible, especially when we come to a war. This is good though. I probably should have done this with... There we go. I don't know if these guys will reach them. Oh yeah, okay. They managed it. We've got plenty of... we've obviously got plenty of logistics points for that stuff. Let's get those guys on Riggins now. We're going to get... so we've got... Yeah, we've got a guy here in Riggins. Ollie Zadigo. Okay, that's the one that we just put in, isn't it? We need to get some roads up here now. Nope, wrong one. It's this one here. See, I've got to the point now where I've kind of got enough industrial points. I don't have to worry too much. When I told Cael that I'd got over 1,000 a turn, and I said 1,000 a turn, but it's way more than that. No, it's not actually. It is about 1,000. I'm right. It's about 1,000 a turn. So yeah, he was like, "Oh wow, that's a lot. You know, that's more than double what I've got." And I was just like, "Really? That's interesting. I didn't know that." I think I'm going to get these. Look, he's building up on this border here. I don't know if he's building up or he's just. I think he is. So let's get these mechanized infantry down here, just so we've got something else just to help out. Mech infantry are decent, especially when they've got a decent model like this. I mean, these heavy wheelers, these ain't bad either. They're not great. I'm not going to be using them in attack. They're for transport. I think I talked about this in one of the other episodes where I was discussing, you know, why I don't use mechanized infantry very much in Shadow Empire. Honestly, it's less of me using mechanized infantry, not using mechanized infantry in Shadow Empire is less because I don't like them, and it's more because I kind of just haven't really seemed to have had the need to use them. But I'm going to get those guns there. I think that's going to be the critical place for guns after this one here, and I want to get some. I want to get some more AT guns up here. Have we got any? I wonder if we've got enough points to be able to raise a formation of anti-tank. Yes, I have. So let's get one of those up here, and let's just set it to the second. Oh no, that's the wrong one. Oops. Okay, we're going to lose yeah, it's the first I really want, but I think the first have already got stuff attached. What have the first got attached? One? Oh, they've got these guys here. Okay. Let's just change those back to the SHQ then. Yeah, look, you lose loads of readiness doing that, by the way. It's really not a good idea. It doesn't matter now. We're not going to attack yet. But yeah, I want more of these anti-tank guns up. He's not throwing much up here, but the more of a build-up he sees, the better, as far as I'm concerned. Because basically he'll be reacting in a similar way to me. He'll be like, oh, there's there's troops building up on the border. There's nothing that Ben can do, so I'm not going to worry about it too much. But I'll probably need to spend some, resources building up myself. I don't have a lot of industrial points left. I think the next thing to do is just go through any of our metal mines and that kind of thing and just increase them. So, for example, we've got a metal mine here at Thurland. Let's increase that one up. That doesn't take much in the way of industrial points, and it will drastically increase our metal. Our metal output's pretty good look at the moment. We're getting 1,600 a turn. That's not going to be a whole lot once we start getting into a war, I tell you. That will, I'll soon be upset and wish I had more. Like really, really, really upset and wishing I had more. Okay. High Peak, we just completed bureaucratic officers 2. Is that all we had? We need to go straight up to 3. And I think I'll go with the high command as well. Now this should be this might put extra metal. Yeah, I don't know how much metals have we got stored in High Peak. Let's just have a look. They're actually producing 472. This might put some strain on my logistics and bottleneckers again. I hope not. If that does end up being the case, we might have to get... I don't think we can get Truck Station 4 up yet, can we? No. We'd need to raise the size of our city. Let's just get these... Let's get the Bureaucratic Office up 3 and High Command 3 up quick. And then we'll see what we can do with regards to other stuff. I'm not going to build any military troops this turn. This war's starting to go better now that we're getting replacements. Yeah, look, we've got plenty going up here. Let's just make sure that we're just pinching off stuff with traffic lights as necessary. I basically deleted all my traffic lights and went through, the rest of them, and sorry, I completely rejigged it so that I'm fairly sure now that we've not got any branches. Oh, we do need to get that is something we need to get going. Let's get that rare metals up. Okay. Alright folks, I will catch you next time. Take it easy.